welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review on a gloriously sunny day. So, I thought I was going to get a nice golden beer out and a little chat, do a bit of a beer review. So this is from Lenton Lane Brewery. It's their Gold Rush. Zesty, golden and crisp, 4.4%, brewed and bottled at Lenton Lane Brewery, 5G, the Midway, Nottingham, NG7 2TS. You can follow them on Instagram and Twitter. They're across all social media. So, oh dear, nice to have a nice for the week to have bottle conditioned beer. These guys are really chucking a lot of beers out these days. They've got a new pilot kit, and yes, they're probably one of the most active, alongside bloody Neon Raptor, for doing new beer releases into bottles. For me, that's a great thing. I'm still catching up on the mix box from Christmas. This is the problem when you buy too many beers, and I am, up until my birthday, and probably beyond my birthday, trying to lower the content of beers. So as you can see, slightly hazy pour, lots of carbonation going off, lovely white head, golden pour, quite a strong zesty nose on this. Yeah, it's going to punch on that as. Bloody hell, that is the spot. Zesty, punchy, citrusy. What else did it say? Golden. Yeah, it's golden. I'll give it that. So another week over. Friday's here again. And again tomorrow I'm out gardening. Yeah. No rest for the wicked. This week moved a massive step closer to completing projects at the web work site, and at some stage it's going to get easier for me, he says. Planted literally thousands of plants across 3 different styles, and then I planted some more. So in August I've got my 2-year anniversary of being there, which will be, I will be having a beer when I do it, because it needs to be, I need to do it, it's a thing. Job saved my life, I need to do it. Anyway, back to Lenton Lane. Coming out with some good beers lately. Fierce, the mild. Oh, if you see that in bottle, stunning. Adventure Beer, I've got it if you live local to the East Midlands. Further afield, I'm not so sure who else has got it. You can do a search, obviously. Or if not that, go and see if it's on cask. It's a mild, it's mild May, isn't it, or whatever they call it, mild in May. And it is mild now today, it's beautiful, the sun's out, and yeah, lovely. The problem is now it's too warm for me to do the work on the garden that I need to do. That's called sod's law. But I've got some seeds to sow, so keep me busy, and enjoy this lovely weather. It's nice to have some decent weather. Having a quieter weekend this week, especially after last weekend. Jesus Christ. 17 beer reviews, and that was 21 different beers in total. I didn't review everyone. Yeah. Across 7 pubs. 5 that I did reviews in, of the pub itself. So yeah, I got some reviews to catch up on. I'm trying to slow the reviews down because the channel has been flooded. Over the space of a week, the channel is flooded. No wonder no one's watching these days. That sun, it's just beaming on me. It's making me feel warm. I've still got a jumper on, to be fair, because I've been a bit cold today. The wind cools you down. I thought there's something wrong with me. You never know. So, it's in the spot nicely. It's tasting good. It is slightly out of date, to be fair. But just goes to show you, decent beer will always win through. Just found out there's another beer festival in Nottingham. Hucknall Beer Festival. Hucknall's not far away from me, so hopefully it's decent. It's indoors as well at John Godber Centre. So at the end of July, so me and the wife will try and pop up on the Friday night and make an appearance and drink some beers and have a nice night up there. Catch a bus up there because it's we only have to walk a 5-minute walk and I can catch a bus straight there, so it's not too bad. Not pay silly prices for buses as well. Ooh. So yeah, quieter weekend. 2 or 3 beer reviews. We'll see how it goes. Don't know if I'm doing a live or not this weekend because I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. I was going to go out and watch Doctor Strange tonight, but yeah, wife's still doing cakes, so that's put that on the back burner. And I think we're out tomorrow night for a drink at a mate's house, so there may well be reviews from that said house because he's got a barrel-aged Guinness, if you haven't already drank it, that he's brought back from Ireland. And that'll be an interesting review. Joining me on the review, that'd be good. I'm more good for doubles on reviews these days. It's funny, isn't it, how you go. One stage I won't do a review in front of anybody, and it's getting better. So, enjoying the sun. Hope everyone has a great Friday night. I'm going to go inside and put some food on because I'm starving. Didn't get no bloody food again today. Very disappointed if everyone got breakfast and I didn't. Very disappointed. Yes. Yes, I would not be a happy bunny. It's what it is, I suppose, isn't it? So, again, Jack at Lenton Lane delivering a flipping nice beer. That's hitting the spot massively. The sun's gone in, bloody hell, it's going now. It's that wind. Well, the wind would be alright. But yeah, totally hitting the spot nicely. Zesty, punchy, quite twangy. Obviously, it's bottle conditioned. It's a month or 2 out of date. It doesn't really matter. It's bottle conditioned, so you know, in bottle it's going to last a lot longer anyway. And you know, when they're sealed, they don't really go out of date anyway. I have not drank any commercial beers that have tasted bad out of date. I've tasted many from Audi that are in date that tasted bad. But there you go. So yeah. It's hazy, citrusy, punchy, still it's quite a punchy aroma now. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.4. I actually enjoyed this. Nice. We're a week away from the Castle Rock Yard party. Really, really looking forward to seeing what beers are there. I know there's lots of guest beers coming in. Castle Rock are really throwing some party. Lots of collabs with the likes of Lenton Lane and many other breweries across Nottingham. Again, that's brilliant. It's great to see. It's great for Castle Rock. I did notice that some of the breweries didn't really make a hoo-ha of it, even though they've done collabs. Whereas some, actually put it on social media. Strange how some breweries work. I know that Neon Raptor have done a collab, yet there's no word on their page. Unless I was drunk and fell asleep and didn't see it. But yeah, it's a strange one. And there's a few other breweries as well that I know have done collabs, but they're very quiet about it. Unless there's a reason for being quiet, and that's why they've been told to keep quiet. I always thought that it builds anticipation, especially if you can get over to Nottingham for it. We're going on the Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. 3 till 10. Brewery tour included, so that's good. I would suppose they're doing lots of brewery tours throughout the evening. So some poor sod's going to be in line for a lot of people half drunk doing brewery tours. Lots of food there. Look, I'm really looking forward to it. Music, I don't really care for the music, but that is what it is. Because I won't be able to hear myself bloody talk. But yeah. Wanted to support, as I always do, supporting the local breweries. These are people that live in my area, work in my area, that went through a tough time in COVID, and not knowing if the business was going to survive, and going from brewing, I don't know, probably every day to brewing once in a while. And then obviously, for me, it brought about the beers going into bottles and cans so much more. And I have to actually thank Jack and the guys at Lenton Lane Brewery, because the likes of you putting a lot of your beers into bottles is something to review. I may not review every single release, but it's great to see, And obviously, these guys had a great time at the Robin Hood Beer Festival last year. They brought a lot of beers. Them and Navigation brought a lot of beers to the beer festival, and certainly different styles of beers would be interesting. I'd actually like Lenton Lane to brew some impies and maybe some sour beers, just to test. Obviously, if you're brewing beers, certain beers, you're doing it on quite a lot. You're very, very used to that style of beer. But brewing beers that are slightly out of your comfort zone could be really interesting. Always a thought. Right, that's it for this review. Thank you for watching, and another crack of one. Lenton Lane Brewery. Cheers all.